What is going on, guys? My name is Moto, and today you're going to be watching an MX vs ATV Supercross video here today on my channel. Today's topic is going to be discussing the new games that are coming out, as they are coming out very soon. We got Monster Energy Supercross, which we'll get into. Oh my god. And then we'll get into, my comparisons and which one I think is going to do better and blah, 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 blah. But first and foremost, want to say, what the fuck? Anyway, continuing. Jump right into the topic. So first thing we want to address here is AMX vs ATV All Out coming out in March, and holy shit, is it going to be a cool game. We're going to have outdoors, we're going to have indoors, we're going to have UTVs, dirt bikes, ATVs, free rides, waypoints, all that shit that we've clearly seen and we're promised. And it's going to be so great, and we're going to have all these awesome things. We got some DLC coming already. We can tell, probably not going to have the OEM bikes, which blows, but, all in all, if you're a motocross fan, or sorry, my bad, let me rephrase that. If you're a motocross fan, you probably don't really care, because you're probably going to be willing to buy the skins, and if you're not willing to buy the skins for the motocross game that you bought, then you're probably just going to stick with the bike you can, because they're going to let you customize it to the color and graphics that you want. So it really doesn't matter all that much. I mean, it's just a motocross game with all the things we've ever asked for, except for perfect physics like MX Sim and Reflex. But oh my god, I gotta stop myself before I get into that topic. Anyway, moving on to the Monster Energy Supercross game. Holy fuck that game. Don't buy the game. It's gonna be trash. It's called Supercross, and they're not giving us motocross. And oh my god, that's fucking awful. We're not getting anything besides Supercross. We're getting a track creator. That's cool, but we're not getting fucking motocross for a Supercross official game that's literally licensed as a Supercross game. We're not even getting the 2018 tracks, because the fact that it was fucking developed in 2017. Actually, it was developed, I believe, early 2016 when they started all that shit, the programming for it. And now we're fucking pissed because of the fact that, oh my god, we're having 2017 tracks, and I don't know why they don't have 2018 tracks in. It's fucking insane. Like, what the fuck? They don't even have motocross tracks. Like, we don't even get to fucking ride outdoors motocross and shit. And by the way, I'm gonna keep saying the hard R on motocross because I know exactly what I'm talking about. So in reality, guys, what I'm trying to say is don't buy these new games because, they don't got the customization. They don't have the fucking motocross tracks that we can import from fucking Sim and Reflex. And if you don't have a fucking PC, sell all of your other consoles and all your fucking life savings and shit, even if you like them. You can buy a PC and get MX Simulator and Reflex, because the Supercross isn't going to have motocross tracks, and they're not listening to us because I'm fucking retarded and I need to have a certain thing, and I don't like these games, but I'm still gonna keep making videos. Anyway, guys, real quick, if you haven't fucking realized, I'm joking. I have literally just watched another one of the most retarded videos. Ridiculous videos. The dumbest shit, man. Why do I keep getting linked these stupid ass videos, man? I'm telling you, literally, this is the second time in the fucking past week or so, isn't it? A week? That I have fucking had somebody talk to me about, oh my god, another wild ass videos popped up, and holy shit. So if you don't know, there's a video out there. I'm not gonna fucking give this dude any more attention, really, so I'm not even gonna say his name. This dude uploads a video titled, "Which one's gonna be better?" or something like that. Like All Out versus a Monster Energy Supercross, the official game. And for the first minute, he's got valid points, he's bringing in these really good ideas, like, yeah, it's MX vs ATV All Out's gonna be pretty cool. We've gotten a lot of these awesome things with it. You're gonna have ATVs, UTVs, free ride, waypoints, Supercross, outdoors, all this other extra shit, right? We're gonna get a lot of extra stuff, and it's gonna be a lot better than Encore, what it looks like, and it's gonna be really cool. And then we go into the Supercross comparison, and the immediate critique is the fact that the Monster Energy Supercross game, the game that is licensed as a Supercross game and is branded as a Supercross game only, and has not promised us anything else or said anything about motocross in any way. I'm sorry, my bad, motocross, because that's how this guy says it, because he knows everything he's talking about is clear as day. He's mad because this shit doesn't have fucking motocross. And I don't know how the fuck people are still saying motocross. It's 2018 and people are still out there saying motocross and then fucking acting like they know everything they're talking about. I don't know about you guys, but I think that's kind of disgraceful if somebody can't fucking sit there and say the goddamn term right and then goes around and fucking sits there and critiques people for having misused grammar and fucking comments that are roasting his ass. Like, what the fuck is that wild shit? So anyway, the video goes on after he basically criticizes Supercross for literally not having motocross tracks, and and all that shit, to immediately go into, oh, well, I mean, honest to God, the things they're advertising, like, yeah, it's good that they're going to have a track creator and all this new riders and officially licensed bikes, but MX Simulator and MX vs. ATV Reflex already has that. So why are we going to buy these new games? I don't know. But in reality, this is dumb. We don't have motocross in a supercross game. Like, what the fuck am I watching, man? Like, guys in the community, am I the only one noticing this trend? People just sitting there blindly hating on shit that just because they don't like the developer or just because they don't like certain things. Like, hell, man, I'm sat here, I'm not a fan of certain games, but let's be 100% real here. I'm not in every fucking video sit there about saying, oh, well, no, this developer's fucking ideas are shit, this fucking thing, oh, I'm gonna critique this on something that's completely irrational, and I'm gonna be as negative as possible and try to brainwash my fucking subscribers, which half of them have been brainwashed somehow and are sitting there supporting my every fucking move because they're my fanboys. But don't worry, because the new games fanboys are worse. I don't know, man. Am I insane for seeing this shit? Am I the only one? I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Yeah, we'll go into singing mode there because I don't give a fuck. One of my talents. I'm fucking great at it. If you disagree, I don't give a shit. Not what the topic of the video is. So anyway, continuing on, I just don't know why the fuck we're sat here making videos about shit and then complaining about irrelevant topics that are not in a game, that's not even advertising anything, that's literally advertising a certain... The game is called Supercross. I didn't pre-order MX GP3 expecting to get fucking Monster Supercross tracks. I'm not out there fucking like, oh yeah, man, they're gonna bring us a shitload of Supercross tracks. This is great as shit. I didn't pre-order fucking MX GP2 like, man, we're gonna get a shitload of Supercross DLC. This is gonna be fucking awesome. And then we're gonna get the AMA tracks. This is gonna be great. No, I didn't fucking give a shit. They're advertising a certain brand in a fucking certain series. We're not gonna get a different series in there. The fucking people are gonna argue, oh, well, GP3 had the fucking SMX Cup, Riders Cup, right? Well, let's be 100% real. That was advertised with the game first and foremost, and that's also a part of the fucking series. Like, the same people that were running that ran the SMX Riders Cup, okay? Plain and simple. The people that were in that series were in that, okay? It makes sense. They didn't advertise it at their own series. They said at the end of the season, we're going to have this, and then it's basically a manufacturer's cup. And whoever wins this is the manufacturer's champion. And that's awesome. That's cool, right? Yeah, but they advertise that shit. That's in the same series. We don't sit there and be like, oh, Monster Energy Supercross. Well, obviously they're going to have fucking motocross. No, they're not going to have motocross. And by the way, if you're saying motocross and it's 2018, you need to stop fucking playing these games and you need to just fuck off. Like, plain and simple. If you're saying motor or cross, just stop. So basically what I'm trying to say is, man, if you guys have got these opinions on YouTube and are thinking, oh, well, you know, Monster Energy Supercross, it doesn't have motocross and all these customization features we got on Reflex and Sim. Why are we even fucking trying with these new things? Why are these guys promising these things when we already got them on these new games or old games or whatever the fuck I'm sitting here dick riding at the time? You're making those kind of videos. Fucking stick to that shit. Get off these new topics, man. We don't need these kind of people making videos on these fucking games because in all, you guys don't fucking like it. You haven't liked it for fucking ages. You've hopped on these bandwagons and ridden them until they've fucking blown up and exploded into Narnia. There's no point. Plain and simple. If you have a positive opinion on the game, cool. That's awesome. If you don't like the game, cool. I don't care. You know, you don't have to like these games. I'm not sitting here making these videos saying I'm preaching to fucking all you guys pandering, trying to get you guys to fucking like the game and saying if you don't like the game, fuck off. No. All in all, I got friends that are on both sides of the coin that are sat there like, no, I don't like these new games at all. I've got people that are in the middle of the coin sat there saying, I don't like All Out or I don't like Supercross, but I like the other one. And I have got people that are like me in my whole friends group that are pretty much like, yeah, we fucking love these games. It's new motocross games. Whatever they bring us, if it's motocross, we're going to love it. Plain and simple. We'll fucking acknowledge the flaws, but we're not going to sit there and fucking hate on everything because it's not perfect and it's not spit shine polish like fucking Sim and Reflex are, and they're not fucking, we can't import mods onto our fucking consoles, but we could do it on PC. But oh wait, we're not all fucking PC lords and want to go cough up thousands of dollars or even just $100 or so to go buy a fucking PC that in turn, you know, we just don't want to go buy. Plain and simple, man. Like, if you're on PC, I know a lot of people are. I personally am also on PC to a degree. That's awesome, man. And I love the custom tracks, and I love the Reflex custom tracks. I love the fucking shit that we've gotten. But, man, we don't need to be hopping on these ridiculous ideologies of, oh, well, these games are going to suck because they don't have Reflex and sim qualities like the customization and skins and all those downloads that we can get for absolutely free. And, oh, shit, they're going to charge us this certain amount of money? Yeah, they're going to charge us a certain amount of money. This is the thing, guys. Yeah, they're making a motocross game, and we're used to these games being cheap as shit. Like with Alive, I'm pretty sure it was really cheap, like $40, I think, instead of $60. You had Supercross Encore, which was originally $30, possibly even $40, depending on which one it was. I believe Reflex was a $60 title, and as well as the other ones were probably $60 titles. But oh wait, the PC community doesn't get that because of the fact that, well, they're on PC, and I think, you know, as a matter of fact, a lot of PC games are kind of cheaper because they're on PC, and I don't know about you guys, but that may be the case. So, to complain about a console-based game being $60 on PC is kind of fucking stupid. Like, in all honesty, are you guys thinking that these new games are based on to try to run on PC? Or is that your assumption? Because in reality, I'm pretty sure they're advertised and gameplay is leaked, not on PC, but on console, PlayStation or Xbox. That's just another point I have to make. These games that you guys have modded out on PC, they're great. I love Sim. I love any motocross game. I love Reflex. I love Encore. I love the new games that are coming out. I love all of them because they're motocross. That's great. But, you know, just because Reflex and Sim have these custom tracks and all this shit doesn't mean that, you know, we need to stick with these games and we need to hate on all these other shits that are on console that are being released. I'm going to let you in on a fun fact. There's something in the works for Encore right now. I don't even know if I'm allowed to announce this or not, but there's something in the works for Encore right now on PC. Soon enough, that game's going to be the hottest topic on PC because things that are going to be happening on it. So, all in all, you know, these PC guys that are sitting there bitching about these new games not having certain aspects, stick to the fucking PC Master Race games like Reflex and Sim that are designed with this fucking shit intentional. We've had this kind of shit. We've been raised with this kind of shit. Your ideology of these customization features are scuffled because of the fact that you're actually modding the games out. Maybe Sim is the exception there because in reality Sim is a PC only game. You can't even run that shit on Mac without having a fucking certain program. You can't run it without an emulator for Windows. Like these games that are out, you're modding, except for, you know, Sim because it's on PC, so you know it's designed to have imported custom tracks and for people to go out and make that shit. But like, for example, we can't sit there and be like, oh, well, these games can't stack up to Reflex. I don't even feel like it's a fair comparison to fucking compare these games to Reflex custom tracks because of the fact that, well, Reflex is modded to shit. You have to mod Reflex's files to get these custom tracks in. You can't just be like, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to import this custom track into the game. No. The reason that you have, the way that you put custom tracks into Reflex is you put fucking mod files in and beta slots into the fucking game that are not stock in their game. So, I don't know, guys. Sorry for the rant again, man. Another rant video. I'm just tired of this fucking community just shitting itself on these new topics and these dumb ideas. It just makes no sense to me. If you guys have seen this shit too, awesome. I appreciate you guys commenting down below as well, saying if you've seen this. If you disagree with my points and topics, think I'm being a little too harsh, let me know. I have no problems with anybody else's differing opinion on this topic. If you believe that, you know what, I'm in the wrong and that you know what, let people completely shit on the game blindly and compare things with inadequate evidence and inadequate comparisons and shit, okay, that's cool. I don't care. You have your opinion. That's awesome. I support anybody who has their own opinion. Without everybody having their own opinions, which I go back to the statement, opinions are like assholes, everyone has one. Without anybody having a different opinion, this world would be bland as shit, and it's nice that people have opposing opinions, but these fucking dumbasses that are out here making videos saying, oh, well, you know, these games are going to be shit, and these are the comparison videos, but don't worry, because a minute into this video, we're going to deviate off and talk about other games that are old as shit and that nobody fucking clicked on the video to hear about. I'm baffled, man. I'm baffled. Like, this video right here, I didn't make a fucking video and title it like MX vs ATV all-out comparison and all this shit, and I didn't just sit there and talk about fucking Supercross. I sat there and talked about the fucking issue at hand that's topical in the video's title. I didn't just sit there and mislead people and then falsely say shit that I have no idea what I'm talking about. So I don't know, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit that like button. If you got this far into the video, I want to fucking see Krabby Patty spam down below in the fucking comments. I don't care how you spell it. Spell it the weirdest fucking way possible, because I'll know exactly what you mean. I've had some people sit there and comment on the videos like, what the fuck is up with Squidward and fucking Hoopla? What is this shit? So if you've made it this far, Krabby Patty. That's what we want in the comments. Any way you want to say it, I don't give a shit. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button. Comment down below your opinion on this whole shit. Do you see these guys making these weird-ass, like, ridiculously irrational videos? Or am I the only one who's seeing it? You know, all that stuff. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, as we are going to be the #1 source for MX vs ATV All Out and Monster Energy Supercross, the official Supercross video game. The official Supercross. By the way, again, it's not motocross tracks in the game. They're not going to be there because it's not advertised, plain and simple. So, anyway, continuing, we're going to be the #1 source for gameplay news and all that shit on this channel and all that stuff, so please subscribe if you're new. And as always, guys, my name is Moto, and I'm out. Peace. Goodbye.